Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. What we have here today is the Range Rover Sport. Now the Range Rover Sport is a car that's coveted by all. Footballers, celebrities, industrialists and businessmen. And even if you're a dealer, everybody wants one. That is how much in demand this particular car is. Now let's talk about the 2021 Range Rover and what's new about it. So what's new about this car? Well, this car's been around since 2013 and had a facelift. This is the facelifted car with a brand new engine. Now let's talk about looks. The Range Rover Sport looks spectacular. It looks phenomenal. It has a lot of road presence. In fact, it has so much road presence that when I took it to a Porsche meet, people were not looking at Porsches but were looking at the Range Rover Sport. That is how much presence it commands. It definitely is an attractive car. And especially in this Firenze red color. This color pops in the desert with the yellow color, with the sand at the back. This is a color that stands out. Now this has blacked out bits everywhere, including carbon fiber trim. It has carbon fiber trim over here. It has carbon fiber trim on the sides as well. It has carbon fiber door mirrors and a lot of other trims. The overall look of the Range Rover Sport is upright. It takes a lot from the previous non-facelifted version, which was a handsome looking car, and this is a handsome looking car as well. It's got matrix LED headlights, completely new front end over here. 22-inch rims are optional. You can even get 21 and 20-inch rims. It has optional retractable side steps, rear spoiler and carbon fiber on its boot. Now the carbon fiber is an optional excess, but if you like it, you can have it. That's the whole policy of having a Range Rover Sport. Coming to the interior of the Range Rover Sport, it seats 5 people in comfort and style. It's luxurious. It has a giant panoramic sunroof. It's got leather everywhere, suede on the steering wheel, suede on the roof and on the side pillar, on the A pillar over here. And it just basically has some super materials going on the interiors. I think the build quality is out there with the best of the brands. All in all, it's a good place to be. Coming to the infotainment system, this is where the entire tech takes a huge hit. This is the outdated infotainment system. Now, there is a new PV Pro infotainment system that has been launched with the new Defender, but it has not made its way to the Range Rover Sport yet. The problem with this is that it's too outdated, too complicated and too glitchy to use. It's not smooth, very distracting when you're driving. You can't see what's going on, and plus these small icons are just too difficult to use while you're driving. Another unique bit is about the air conditioning. So when you need to change the fan speed, you actually need to press this and change it over here. Now this is a bit away from the driver's side, and when you're driving you need to look down to change this, and that's an annoying part and obviously takes away from the driving experience. What the top screen does is that it does all your features, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or any other feature that you want, you can set it up over here. Your down screen is for your shortcuts. So there's climate control, cooling and heated seats, anything related to your vehicle. So if you want dynamic driving, eco driving, snow, ride height and sand driving. Now being a Range Rover, this has some excellent pedigree for off-roading. It can weigh up to 850 millimeters and can basically take on anything that you're going to throw at it when it comes to off-roading. But this is an expensive car and I'm not sure you're going to go off-roading in it. I didn't have the guts to take it off-roading as well. I took it in a few sand bits here and there, but nothing serious. I don't want to damage those beautiful 22-inch rims. Like I mentioned earlier, this particular car is the HST, which is the mid-options one. Let us talk drive dynamics and performance. This is not a fast car, and it's not supposed to be. It does 0 to 100 in 5.9 seconds, which is a reasonable speed. Now, this is a brand new engine from Range Rover. It's a 6-cylinder inline engine with 400 horsepower. It's turbocharged and supercharged. Also, it's a mild hybrid. Now the 0 to 100 on this car is 5.9 seconds. It's not fast, but it's not supposed to be fast. It's supposed to be a comfortable grand tourer a comfortable family carrier, and a place to show off where you have achieved status in life. The driving dynamics of this car is not something you write home about, but it's something that you know is good enough. It handles sweeping bends with ease. Corners not that great, but still it does its job efficiently and effectively, which is surprisingly very good for a 2-ton SUV. It has air suspension. The air suspension absorbs pretty much anything and everything you throw at it. But I think the 22-inch tires take away from a fully comfortable or completely surreal driving experience. I kind of enjoy a little bit more feedback or a little bit rough ride from the car. So for me, those work perfectly. The Range Rover Sport has luxury. It has style. It has class. It has pedigree. It has space. It has performance. It has off-road capability. All in all, it's an excellent package to have. I would give it 8 out of 10. And I would definitely spend money on this car. This is how good a car it is. This is a car I would personally buy. The Range Rover Sport starts at 356,000 dirhams or $95,000. However, this particular car is $140,000 or 525,000 dirhams. And it can even go up or more expensive with the V8s. So you really need to be careful on how you're spending your money. You need to get your options list and engine options bang on. I would highly suggest getting the inline 6 engine because this is definitely an engine to have. Today's video is a bit unique. We have 2 timepieces from Zenith. Zenith is a Swiss watchmaker which is renowned for luxury timepieces. At one point of time, they were even supplying movements to the world famous Rolex. So now you know what Zenith can truly do. It can truly manufacture timekeeping machines like no other. What we have from Zenith today are 2 of their signature watches called the Defy series or Defy 21. Now the Defy series is what makes Zenith stand out and showcase their watchmaking technology for the future. This is what Zenith wants to be in the future, a luxury timekeeper based on their heritage for the future. Ultra Blue refers to the El Primero 9004 movement, which is made out of steel and has been PVD treated to be in blue color to match the entire watch. The case on the Ultra Blue is 44 mm in size, which is microblasted titanium and features matte grey subdials. Coming to its party piece, the chrono can measure time is to 1/100th of a second. What it means is basically the second hand goes around the entire dial in a second. So what you measure is up to you. And I know that sounds confusing, but you have to look at it to believe it. But if a regular production watch is not enough for you, then what you have is the Zenith Defy 21 Urban Jungle. It has a green titanium dial and a green strap. This is a limited numbers production watch and only 100 pieces will be built globally. Thank you to Zenith for letting me wear their 2 most desirable watches in their collection right now. The Defy 21 series, Ultra Blue and Urban Jungle. What I'm wearing right now is the Ultra Blue. Again, a beautiful spec, beautiful looking watch. Everybody on my social media loved it. The second I posted it, it just went crazy. So keep following for more content. You know what to do after this. Until next time, bye.